Learn how to make a freaking deck, like learn to make them simple, like learn. So putting a liability. Are you building an asset? No, I'm not building an asset. Thank you. I'm not interested. Oh, but my asset is going to be my brand. Yeah, sure. You're going to have a brand that's compete with Facebook with 500,000.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and wisdom of how they sold their first million.
So tell us, Alexis, the good, the bad, on the ugly of tech businesses. No one better than you to answer this question.
Well, first of all, don't let people tell you tech is easy. Tech is super hard.
I agree with you.
First of all, it's very hard to find a differentiator in tech. Everybody in his good at tech, right? Oh, I'm a good programmer. I understand AI. I'm gonna tech. Tech is hard, and you know what? Tech, it's not a goal. You use tech to do stuff. What's important is the stuff you do. Our tech company was actually pretty, because there was, well, it's 2000s, so no AI. There was no, like, it was just the beginning of the advanced programming, like the .NET and the Java that was just starting. So we're pretty low tech. I'm an absolute mediocre engineer. So when I started the company, it was me and my best friend, literally, and he was doing most of the coding, but I was helping. And when we reached like 4 or 5 people, one day they all came to my office and said, "Listen, so you're not going to be coding anymore." Said, "Excuse me?" Said, "Yeah, no. So we're correcting your bugs, then we spend rewriting the stuff. So you're going to go to, and you're not allowed near a keyboard anymore." So I was fired from my coding job and stuff. But tech is a mean. It's not a, oh, I'm going to do tech. No, what are you trying to achieve? What is the pain list? Always, like, what is the pain list? Once in a blue moon, you have a pure blue horizon company that creates something nobody knew. Yeah, that happened, like WhatsApp or Apple, but that's not like 98% of the companies. Okay, what's the pain list? Missing. I have a heart attack, so I take 13 pills a day, a pain in the neck to put them in little boxes. I keep thinking, okay, that's my, you can do the one pill company. You send your prescription, they put everything in one pill and you swap pill. That's a free idea I give. What's the pain you're correcting? I pay so much for sending text and it's not convenient. WhatsApp. You know what I mean? What's the pain you're correcting? More than the tech is a mean.
And they telling me, Alexis, I help some tech companies to grow. I give them some advice. I look at what they're doing, and I usually give them some advice. But I hear a lot from tech entrepreneurs that they say, Harry, you don't understand. Tech is different. And the more I see tech, the more I see similarities with the traditional business. I said, it's not different. If you don't make a profit, you're dead. If you don't sell your product, you're dead. If you take all your money, all your resources and everything, and you keep writing code and writing code because this is what you like to do, and you come to me, Harry, you don't understand because Mark Zuckerberg wrote code. I don't know, Steve Jobs wrote code. The Google guys wrote code, and they become billionaires. I'm going to become billionaire, and I'm going to take all the money, all the energy, all the resources, and I'm going to build this big elephant. Then and by the way, I'm not asking anybody if they want to buy it or not, because this big elephant, I know that will save the world. So I'm gonna take all the money of the resources, and when they finish, I'm gonna ask to my family, I'm gonna ask to my friends, I'm gonna remortgage my house, I'm gonna create this big elephant. And after they have this big elephant, they don't even have the energy, the time, and the resources, because now the elephant is expensive to maintain, to go and show it to someone. And actually, Alexis, in this podcast, those millionaires tech entrepreneurs that had showed at least to this one, we find out, number one, that most of them, they are not tech people. They are actually specialized more in marketing and sales. They understand how to show a product to a market and how to listen to the clients and how to adapt and how to communicate with the software developer team. And then, look, guys, we need the product as it is in that form, and make sure you make it for that price, because this is how the people want to buy it. It's not how you want to create it. It's how the market want your product. Yeah. These are the tech successful people that come here to this podcast at least. And listen, Alexis, the developers like you, yeah, they come here, they have been successful, and they spend the whole podcast talking about sales, marketing, like you, even saying, look, I've been fired from my tech. Well, you know what? Your job was key because it was for people writing code, but without you, I bet they won't have nothing. They will end up in zero, because someone needs to go and show they took the best decision. They were very clever. They realized that, hold on a minute, he's good and something more valuable than this writing code. So then, Alexis, tell us, is it a myth, or because I think people are seeing these role models and they get inspired, and then they go on their business, then 90% of the company fail and they don't understand what's going on. So like me, because you've been there and done it. So
Okay, first of all, tell this guy an absolute truth. Look them straight in the eyes and tell them something that's really gonna hurt them. Nobody give a flying fuck about your code. Nobody care about your code. They care what your product does. Also, the tech entrepreneurs, which one? Steve Jobs? Jeff Bezos? Are they coders? Steve Jobs could not code to save his life. Jeff Bezos is not a coder. These guys are marketing people.
Elon Musk,
wrote a line of code in his life. One exception, Breen from Google. Google is one of the rare companies that got success better.
One exception, Alexis. Exactly. Look what I say. You say one. It's not like the role model, right?
Their code so much better than marketing people find a way to manage. It's there. It's like, it's the pain list. It's what product are you solving and how fast, quickly, and painless you can have it. Don't build, as you call it, an elephant. Just what's the fastest way? We all make the same mistake, and I did that millions of times. We all think that.
Don't blame them. We don't blame them. The startup founders, we are in love, bro. This is we are there the first time that we had the company.
And we think that a good product must save all the pain in the world. Oh, this will do that and that and that and that's the one-stop shop. That's how the world work. Not anymore. You identify a problem and you solve this one problem. Look at like WhatsApp. It's one problem. Google, it's one problem. All this company, Amazon, it's one problem. And yeah, that's
and like, it calls Alexis MVP for a reason, minimum viable product. Somehow, everybody forget the M at the beginning. It get lost in translation, right?
Yeah.
They don't. And then, Alexis, so when the whole thing got lost, when we got lost in translation, because I think that we have the high percentage of failure in tech businesses. I think because people are looking maybe to the wrong role models. They see, for example, of Google, and that's the story maybe that inspired them. Or, well, it was an era when you were working that some people from the .com, they got lucky. In mind, VCs were giving millions for a piece of paper back on the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That has changed. Who's gonna read a piece of paper now for an idea? Today, these private equity and venture capitalists, they have become very, very smart now. I mean, not stupid in the first place. Yeah. So where do you think that we got lost in translation, and where do we think that people are looking up, especially in the tech space? I think that rather than look up to you, that will be helpful to read your story. That will be more inspiring and will be more close to reality. Hey guys, I have an idea.
Harry.
We start to show it up. We worked really hard. It went bad. We survived. We have to reshape and reshape and reshape and reshape and reshape for years until we got the attention of a private equity. That's more realistic what is out there, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is why I see that it's more realistic how it works. I want to hear your story, Alexis. People want to read the Google one, want to read the
So that's a question. My first book was about exiting your company for 100 million. So my first book was about pretty much teaching entrepreneurs to speak private equity. My second book is going to be about the rest of the funding, VC, seeds, angel, etc. So ask yourself, and I ask this question, and pretty much every entrepreneur got this wrong. What are the 3 criteria that are going to make a VC interested in first rounds? And they all come: product development, execute, care. I'm interviewing tons of VC right now, and they said, what are, that's all they care about. It's going to change 50 times. They want to see how able you and how you're going to work under pressure, because they're going to put so much pressure on you. You have basically what they're buying right now is a track record. Simple. I never got any outside financing. Now they're calling me. Can you believe that? They're calling me, hey, do you have a project? We'd love. They actually take the phone and call me because, oh, you did it once, you could calling me. So, like, when you have an idea, present yourself to the outside world. Oh, I'm the best coder in the world. Nobody away in 5 minutes. So nobody care how good you are at coding. Nobody care what you did, what you do, what your product does. They care a little bit, but they basically care on show them that you have the ability to work, to adapt, to not confuse what's urgent with what's important, to recruit A players. Like, that's how you present your company.
Alexis, can you repeat the 3 things? The 3 things that are looking that they only care about?
Management, who is running this, what's the company is, who are the founders, how many are there, what's going to happen when they're going to fight. Is there one that has, oh, I have 3 founders, we have 33% each. No, thank you, I'm not investing, I'm not interested. I'm working with my wife, I'm doing the coding and she's doing the marketing. No, thank you, we don't do couples. It's that simple. Like, I'm the guy with the vision. I'm starting with the guy who's good at coding. I have 75% of the share. He has 25% of the share. Okay, I'm interested. Who is in my advisory board? Oh, I have this guy who exited 2 companies. I'm interested. That's like management. It's that simple. Who are like an asset, or are they going to be a liability? All the things you don't. I talk to cap table is horrible. Like, how did you get yourself in that situation? Oh, I'm looking for 500,000 and I have 17 shareholders. No, thank you. Too complicated. Just cleaning the cap table will cost more than the money I invest in you. So it's all that stuff, like, and learn how to make a freaking deck, like, learn to make them simple, like learn to tell the people what I want to do with their money. Oh, I want 500,000 because I want to buy lots of Google ads. No, thank you, because when you're done spending my 500,000, your revenue will plummet because you cannot buy the Google ads anymore. Like, all that kind of stuff. You're asking to put a liability in your company, right? You're putting money in your company, so putting a liability. Are you building an asset? No, I'm not building an asset. Thank you, I'm not interested. Oh, but my asset is going to be my brand. Yeah, sure. You're going to have a brand that's compete with Facebook with 500,000. Oh, but and also the models. Oh, I have a genius idea. I'm going to get so much data that I'm going to resell the data.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.